Welcome to Newport Living and Lifestyles. I'm Kristen, and today we are featuring Aries, the horoscope of the month. And actually, it's not just for Aries, it's for the general public and what to foresee in the future for the Aries Zodiac time frame. And for health, wealth, relationships, and joining us today is Karyn Chabot of the Yogic Mystic and Sandee Saunders of the Sandee Saunders Project. Tell us, what makes the glam and Sandee glam?
So basically, Kristen, I think we can say I was born with glam because my mom is a glamorous lady, and I basically picked up all of those traits from her. So I could literally say, coming out of the womb, I was already glammed.
I believe that.
And with that said, I kind of moved into that path. I kind of figured it out in junior high that this is where I'm going. I was wearing high heels in junior high before all the other girls were, and I kind of took it straight to college, went to FIT, and started my career in high-end luxury in New York City.
Wow. Nice. Okay.
I'm a lifestylist and fashion curator and collaborist, and basically what that means, I can do whatever you need fashion-wise, luxury-wise for your lifestyle. I can outfit your wardrobe. I can come in and edit your closet. I can set up your yacht. I could set up your private jet. I could shop for your children. I could shop for your pets. I can do it all.
You really can.
Give me a list and I have it all checked out for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a great support for here in Newport, especially coming from New York.
Absolutely.
Where are you originally from?
Jamaica.
Okay. Because you have a very
British
beautiful
Caribbean girl.
Beautiful accent and skin, so we can all wish for more of that.
Glow.
Yeah. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Aries in general, and then...
So I'm Karyn Chabot of the Yogic Mystic, and you could go to my website. I can do private readings for you, as well as I teach lessons on how to do astrology and how to do the cards that I do. They're astrological cards called the Mystic cards. And I have Ayurveda as my master's degree, so I do Ayurvedic health consultations. I'm also a licensed massage therapist, and I teach massage therapy. I do a lot of stuff, so check my website out, theyogicmystic.com. So today, happy birthday, Aries. This is the whole month.
And happy birthday, Sandee, too.
And Sandee!
Well, I'm pre-celebrating as usual because my birthday is April 2nd, but my brother from another mother who's born on the same day surprised me last week in Newport, as you could tell, and he decided to start the celebration then.
All right, well, it's going to be going
we
for
celebrate
a
the
while,
whole
yeah.
month.
Awesome.
That's exciting.
The whole month.
Fun.
Interesting. Well, I was going to bring up brothers and siblings because it's going to be a theme for Aries, so that was a great segue.
Okay, well, do you want to tell us the overview of an Aries first?
Sure. So basically, Aries people who have sun in Aries, and I'm talking about the tropical zodiac this time. I'm also a sidereal astrologer, but today we're going to talk about the tropical astrology. And Aries is very pioneering, very entrepreneurial. They're courageous. They always think up new ideas and have a task list. Check, check, check. One of those people that gets things done. They're busy little bees. And there's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. They're also impulsive, so we have to watch for the impulsivity in Aries. It can be to your detriment, but it can also give rise to fun and passion. Yes.
The yin and the yang. It's just,
Yes,
what are you going to
the
do?
yin and the yang. They're the children of the deck, actually. They're the first sign in the zodiac, so they
What's the
represent... Oh, well, I don't mean the deck, actually. Did I say that?
The children of the deck.
They're the children of the zodiac.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So I should have said that, but yes, they are the first sign. It represents spring and new beginnings. It's number one, Aries. It's actually in the natural zodiac, the first house. So it's about new beginnings, and that's why they are the children of the deck, because they're like the spring chickens.
Bring spring, please.
Yes, I'm working on it, as you can tell.
I know, bring me too.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Aries as far as what they should do physically.
Okay.
They tend towards inflammation in the physical body, and I'm generalizing because I don't have your personal chart. If I had your personal chart, I could make this more individual, but in general, Aries is feisty, fiery. and they can be that way emotionally as well. Not just impulsive in the mind, but emotionally they can be impulsive too, and they can be so passionate that they let that take over. So it's good for Aries to just sit back for a minute and think first before they jump into a love relationship or an investment or an entrepreneurial endeavor, which they're always thinking of, new and exciting adventures for money and for other things too. Just that always you're on the pioneering cutting edge.
And
Yeah, so they can actually be self-oriented if they're not careful. They don't mean to be that way, but you know how children are.
Yeah.
If we're the children of the zodiac, if Aries is, then you know children are all about me, 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 and that's okay because we need balance in the zodiac. So you're one of those people that is childlike, but we have to make sure that you remember you're an adult.
Absolutely.
well, nobody's going to take care of us but us, right?
Right.
And so
Yeah,
that's okay.
maybe
We
my son would
love
remind
that.
me too.
So Aries rules the head. So things with the head can plague Aries, like headaches and even eye strain.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes they overthink things. So you can watch that and be careful. And now that you have that awareness, you can go
Validated. Yeah. Okay.
Now
that
I
makes sense.
just be more careful next time about what might give me a headache. So because that's what you're prone to doing. Maybe chocolate is your culprit, or whatever it is. You can figure it out. Sometimes wine does, gives people headaches. Whatever it is, Aries tends towards that. All right. So what else does Aries do? So
This is so good. This is so enlightening.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Very enlightening.
Well, Aries also should do yoga that opens up the torso. Since Aries is feisty and embodies the fire element more than other signs, the fire accumulates in the torso. When you look at the whole body medically, we tend to accumulate fire in the torso. And then, of course, it spreads out, on the second and third and fourth stages of disease, when the disease happens, or if a disease happens. But in the beginning, it accumulates in the small intestines, in the torso. So when Aries is doing yoga, so you Aries out there, make sure you do your twisting this way and that way, and you do your back bending, open up the torso, and let the heat come out of your body that way, especially the liver heat. If you twist this way, it can open up the liver. What else? Moon bathing.
Karyn loves moon bathing.
Tell us more.
I know. I'm always like, do we need to be? Is it a dressed occasion? She's fanning herself. She's like, we might partake. We might partake. Some moon bathing might be nice.
Cool you down. So
goodness.
moon bathing is effective if you just get some on your skin. Some of the moon rays. You don't have to do your whole body, but it would be nice if you could. But if you can get on the beach when no one's looking and just take a little walk naked, that would be ideal. But who can do that in Newport, right?
Right.
So if you have a rooftop, maybe.
Yeah.
But if you don't and you just want to take a walk in the moonlight, at least the moonbeams on your skin, on your cheeks, would actually help cool the body down. There is some real scientific evidence that proves moonbathing works on reducing systemic inflammation. So it's really it's actually something. It's a real thing. It's
They do say when
yeah.
the moon moves, it affects the waters, and we're basically a lot of water, so I could
Yeah.
maybe see how that's very effective. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so what else about what should Aries do this month? They should do meditation as well and smell flowers. So
We love that.
have fresh flowers around and just walk by and just take 2 seconds to smell them, and that actually removes inflammation, believe it or not.
Can that work for anybody, or is this
Yes.
just an Aries thing? Because I might smell
Anybody.
some flowers too.
Fresh
of
flowers
course.
near your
Okay.
computer will actually help with the heat that the radiation brings. So just 10 minutes you're on the computer, have a little smell of your roses, and then go back, and this will help balance the body. So those are little tidbits for Aries. Now on the new moon, which is April 5th, we have tropical Aries, which should do a vision board. This is your time to actually make huge changes in your life, because since Aries is the beginning of the zodiac, actually, the new moon is the beginning of new things in your life. So it's a double new. So I would, if I were you, or even if you're not an Aries.
Okay.
Do a vision board on April 5th, and that vision board should be whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, your dream. Cut out little pictures. The library has magazines always that they're throwing out. You can go to the library and cut out little pictures in their magazines.
That's such a useful
Put a big
tip.
board. Yeah, and just
Okay.
and put it near your desk or your kitchen and look at it every day. And when you look at it, smile and just be grateful that you know those things are going to happen. They're coming toward you. Your dreams are coming true. It's all intention and belief. Now, here's another really fun thing to do with your vision board. Write down the things you want to manifest. And I know you've just created a vision board and that's your art, but you're going to take words and write a list of things you want to do. And then you fold it up into a little piece of paper and go to the beach. And since we're all in Newport, hopefully, or near a beach, you get to go to the stone beaches in Newport, choose 3 stones and create a Buddhist stone stupa. One sort of big, and then a medium-sized one, and then a tiny one. And these Buddhist stone stupas are actually prayer stupas. So they take whatever it is that your intention or wish is up into the heavens. The shape of it should be triangular.
I
So
didn't know that.
Yeah, you see the little-
I do. I see them all the time. But I
Yeah,
just thought
these
they
are
were, like, people
prayers.
messing around having some fun.
This is a way that the Buddhists would pray. Tibetan, they pray through the stones and the shape, and
Do you put
the
your-
stacking of the stones is actually a Buddhist stupa.
Okay.
They call it STUPPA. So create your list of intentions. Put it under the biggest stone at the bottom. Put it somewhere special. Maybe go to the cliff walk and just find a little remote place. Leave your Buddhist stupa out there and thank the universe for it being sent up to the heavens and your dreams coming true. Now, on the full moon, write down all the things you don't want in your life, including people. If there's someone in your life who's toxic, you want to purify that person out because they're causing, they're draining you, for example. Then you can take that piece of paper, rip it up, and get a shell from the beach if you want to, or just a bowl that you don't mind burning, and go outside under the full moon and burn that paper. So you've got the stone stupa working for you to create your wish and your intentions and manifest your dreams, and then you have the burning bowl, we'll call it, or the burning shell, those big oyster shells I use, and I put that outside and let the flames take whatever you no longer want. So this is a great time for manifesting and purifying since it's the beginning of the zodiac. Wow. So you should do it on your birthday.
I got all of this information.
Wow. A lot of fun tips for Aries, but for anyone. And if you don't want to do it on the full moon, which I recommend doing it on this full moon actually, you could do it on your birthday. It's just as powerful because it's a solar return. So for all you Aries out there, do it on your birthday or the full moon. What else?
I'm going to be doing this on rewind.
Rewatch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I want to also tell you a couple more exciting things.
Okay, perfect.
March 23rd. This is a very, very big day because the nodes, which are the north and south poles of the moon, or their intersections in the sky actually, they're called Rahu and Ketu. So Rahu's the head and Ketu is the tail. And they consider the nodes like a serpent, so to say, or a monster or a dragon. And we all have Rahu and Ketu in our charts. It's just part of the yin and yang of life. The dark forces, the light forces, the salt, the pepper, whatever it is. We have the Rahu and the Ketu. They change signs every 18 and a half months. They're changing signs March 23rd. So it's a very big day, and people are feeling like, holding on for dear life. What's going on? They can't articulate it. They feel like something's going on, and they don't know what it is. And it causes a lot of angst. But really all it is a change and a transformation. But this is a big one, because every 18 months, yes, it changes signs, but 18 years, 18 and a half to be exact, years ago, whatever was happening in your life will repeat. So it may not be the exact thing, but it will actually on a feeling and thought level.
Oh my God.
Today.
Oh my God, this is pretty interesting. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so think about it and think about what was going on for you in 2001.
Yeah.
So in 2001, we had the Twin Towers, right? 9/11.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is going to repeat globally. Something like this. It may be a big window of departure for many souls may want to leave this year, and who knows exactly how it will unfold, but something similar to a Twin Tower thing, because if we go another 18 and a half years back before the 2001, what was it? It was actually, I think it was, hold on, Hiroshima? I think it was Hiroshima. Yeah,
Before
and then
the Twin
I
Towers.
have the actual date written. I can't find it where it is. Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 1982, it was Hiroshima. No, the AIDS outbreak. The AIDS outbreak.
1982.
Yeah, that was a big one. Remember that? Everyone thought they were AIDS.
Right.
We were all afraid of it.
And
then prior to that, we had the Kennedy assassination in 1963.
Right.
So, and then prior to that, we had the Hiroshima, which was in... I don't have that written down, but if you just keep counting 18 years, big events globally happened. So this is a big year for the whole world, but if you want to kind of
Can we make something big positive happen as opposed to something maybe not so good?
Well, it depends on, well, everything's good actually, because there's always a purification. For some reason, there's going to be a purification that unfolds that may appear to be an adversity, but we know 9/11, I know we don't want to call it anything that was good per se, but it actually brought people together when you think about it. All of New York City, my dad lives there, all the neighbors, people were just coming together, communities coming together, so much love, so much compassion. So every adversity is a purification towards something more beautiful, more community.
Yin and yang.
Yes. So don't be afraid. This isn't doom and gloom. This is rather more of an observation. And now you can be in a witness state and watch and pray that those souls that have contracted to leave, they go gracefully. They go without pain. And those souls that have not contracted to leave, that they be, safe, and those people who, are in any way suffering, that their suffering be mitigated. So we can pray like that, but we can also make this personal. Go back to those years and what happened to you at a feeling level. How was your money situation? What was your love life like? What was your family life like in general? Were you moving? Did you change careers? These are the things that might be a theme for you this year, again, in a repeat form, maybe not exactly, but at a feeling and thought level.
Okay.
Yes. So that's
that was a lot to inhale. That was amazing.
Wow.
You have to take a little
take
bit
a
back.
deep breath on that one. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all of that with us
much
today.
information.
Yeah, so a lot that we can use and move forward for Aries and pretty much everybody.
For everyone.
So thank you, and
Oh my goodness.
I look forward to seeing more of you.
I am looking forward to seeing a lot of you.
What is your website?
My website is www.newyorkerinnewport.com.
Oh, and your website?
theyogicmystic.com.
Perfect. Well, we look forward to seeing you on Newport Living and Lifestyles.